Holy crap, who is that? Oh my god, it's me. Hi, I'm back. Revy back here. I know I've been gone for a long time and I hadn't made any videos, and I'm sorry if there was anybody that was waiting on bated breath for me to come back, but I'm sure you aren't. But anyways, life happened. There was some shit that happened that I don't really care to discuss. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know what that was. That's what started it, and then it got to the point where it had been so long that I didn't really know where to pick up, because honestly, doing weekly reviews was getting to be really exhausting and a lot of work, especially with Black Clover being on Tuesdays, where Tuesday is my busiest day of the week. I work Monday through Friday, and Tuesday is my busiest day. And then Attack on Titan was on Sunday, so then it's like the day before I have to go to work. And granted, now, as soon as I ended, it was like the day before this series finale, which, oh my god, I am so sad that we have to wait until for a year before Attack on Titan is back. Regardless, whatever. But I am doing this one to just kind of get my feet back in the door and, just kind of get back into making videos. I'm not exactly sure how often I will be doing these. I know that I probably won't be doing weekly reviews. And most of my weekly shows are done anyway, this being one of them. I'm going to do a video on Fruits Basket today. Also, Demon Slayer was another one that I watched weekly, but today was the series finale, so I probably won't be doing one of those. But we'll see. I haven't completely decided how I'm going to be doing these, but I know that just doing weekly reviews was just too much, having to watch it, take notes at the same time, and then if I see something that I want to make into a thumbnail or something, taking pictures of it, and it's just it got to be a lot, and so whatever. But I'm here to just reintroduce myself into this and just kind of get my foot back in. I got a new laptop, so I should be able to edit if I need to, which I still like to just kind of do a one take and done sort of thing. I like to keep it simple. I'm not gonna go crazy with graphics or stuff like that. There's just no. I'd rather you just listen to what I have to say. Anyways, I'm back, and like I said, to talk today about this anime, Fruits Basket. I love this anime so much because it made me so happy, and every episode just made me smile. You couldn't even believe. If you were watching me watch one of these episodes, you'd be like, oh my god, this is so weird. But it's just such a feel-good slice of life kind of, anime where how can you not love Toru? I mean, she's amazing. She is so sweet. She's the sweetest character I think I've ever watched in any anime. She is so selfless, and just everybody loves her except for the group of girls that have that fan club for Yuki, that think that she's got some sort of spell on him because that's the only girl he talks to, where little do they know that the reason for that is that he can't really get close to women, because if they hug him, he will turn into his zodiac creature, which is a rat. But anyway, so the basis behind this anime is, there's this girl, Toru, who both of her parents are dead. Her father died when she was I think 3 years old or something like that from I think cancer. It was, and then her mom was in this unfortunate accident, and so she's left on her own. She goes to live with her grandpa, and then the apartment that they're living in is gonna go into renovation, so they need to move out for a little bit. And she had originally told them that she would just move in with one of her friends, and but both of her friends housing situations are both already kind of full and tight, and so she's the type of person who didn't want to bother anybody. So what she did was she took a tent and she set up tent in the forest and was just gonna live there by herself, at least until the renovations are done. As weird as this might sound, I almost kind of relate my kind of personality to that, where I wouldn't want to bother anybody. Of course, if you ask one of these people, they probably would have said yes, regardless, because, she's a good person and they love her, but, she just didn't want to put anybody up like that, And then one day she's walking to school and she comes across this shrine with all of the zodiac creatures, or, it's kind of dedicated to them and whatever. And it turns out Yuki, one of the guys that she goes to school with, right here, he lives there, and that's what the shrine is dedicated to all of them. And some events happen where Yuki and Rio kind of get into a fight, and she's trying to break it up, and she sort of involuntarily hugs Rio, and he turns into a cat, and she's like, what the hell? Like, what is this? Well, it turns out all of these people that can turn into zodiacs, as soon as they get hugged by someone of the opposite sex, they turn into that zodiac creature. And it's this weird, crazy kind of like story, but like, they accept her and they let her keep the secret, even though they could, if they wanted to, erase her memory of what happened. But they trust her because she's so sweet. And I mean, at first they're obviously not sure, but then as time goes on, they invite her in to live there rather than living in the forest intent. Like, once they found out that that's how she was living, they're like, no, you can't do that. You come live with us. And so she does, and she cooks for them, she cleans for them, and she's so sweet and so kind. Like, I mean, how could you not fall in love with her character? I absolutely did. I love her so much. And everybody else does too. Except for, like I said, that group of women that are crazy and have this fan club dedicated to Yuki because he's like the hottest guy in school, you know, whatever. But anyways, that's why I love this anime so much, is because her character is just so sweet and so pure that it's like, how can you not fall in love with her? And obviously because everybody else did. And especially one of the last couple of episodes in Rio, they reveal his true form. It wasn't his, he didn't want to because he's ashamed of it, but it was his, not his sensei, like I can't remember what they were calling him, but whatever. So it wasn't his choice to reveal his true form to her, because yes, usually he turns into a cat, but his true form is this weird, like demonic feline kind of, I don't know, it's really hard to describe, but like, she saw it, and at first, of course, she's kind of scared of it because that's how most people are, and that's why he's ashamed of it. But he's like, you know, get away from me, I'm so hideous, I'm so ugly, how can you even be near me, blah blah blah. And he's like, he's guarding himself in the way that he's trying to hurt her and get away. And at first she is kind of scared, and she's almost gonna run away from it, and like, he ends up giving her a really big cut like on her shoulder, and then she's like, you know what, no. She's like, you're my friend, I care about you, I want you to know that I still care about you, blah blah blah, I don't care about this scares me, but I want to know more about you, and I'm glad you could let me in on the secret. And she walks back to the house, and she's got him in her arms as the cat, and he's got like these dried up tears in his eyes, and it's like, oh my god, that was just like, it was so cute for him to let down his guard like that, and for her to accept them. And so I think that relationship is definitely going to kind of build that way, and I so look forward to seeing the rest of that. This is a remake, and I know, at least a friend of mine told me that the first the first original version of it only had one season. This is going to have a second season sometime next year, so I look forward to that, and I can't wait to see where this goes. Anyways, I just was making this to like kind of get back in there and to let you know I'm not dead or anything like that, but I will be putting out more videos. I'm not sure how frequently, but I will definitely be putting them out. So I appreciate everybody who stuck around and stayed subscribed, even though I haven't been around for like 2 or 3 months or whatever, and I appreciate you so much, and I will continue to do this, I promise. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, or whatever else other social media I have. They're basically all the same, ReviCatX, whatever. Or don't, but I think you're gonna make Toru sad if you don't, so I think you probably should. Peace out.